What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are doing the calendar for July 2022. So July for NA is the big month. It is the anniversary month, and this year is going to be no different. So we got the anniversary ready to go, and it's going to be a big one. As for the rest of the month, there is really not a whole lot going on here. Now, NA could decide to throw a curveball in there and add some more things in there. But it's not a bad thing, really, because this anniversary is a really good anniversary servant. So all the focus should be on pulling this character. And by having a light month, then that makes it even easier to just dump everything you have into that banner. So yeah, if you guys really have been following the game at all, you already know what servant it is. It's going to be Caster Artoria. Fantastic servant, meta-changing servant, must-have servant. So everyone should definitely be pulling for this character, and hopefully even saving up her courts throughout the year to get her, hopefully, fairly easily. But there still are some other banners that we need to talk about before we get there, and there's some other stuff that happens in the month that we have to take a look at. So right now we do still have the leftovers of the BB event. Now the event is actually over, but the summoning banner is still available for a couple days. So as of right now on the 1st, or I guess I'm not recording this on the 1st, but on the 1st, you'll have the ability to summon King Protea, Passion Lip, and Suzuka Gozen on the 1st. On the 2nd, everything stays the same except Melt is available, and those 4 characters will also be available into the 3rd of July, and then they will finish up on the 4th of July, and that is where things start to get spicy for us. Well, I guess it's just a prediction, but I feel like it's a pretty safe bet. So the Anime Expo panel for Fate Grand Order is going to be on July 3rd at 3 p.m. So usually when that happens, when they have like the live stream and stuff, they announce the anniversary or whatever banner it is immediately, and after the maintenance that day, or sometimes just immediately after it drops and it's available. I do believe that most of the anniversaries have dropped on the 3rd. I think one year it was different, but there is a lot of precedent for it dropping on the 3rd of July. I do think it'll drop on the 4th or after the maintenance on the 3rd. It could very well drop on the 3rd too, and that's definitely possible. It doesn't change too much of what's happening here because it's only going to be like a couple hours of a difference. Typically when I do these calendar videos, I always start the day after because I'm not counting that like hour period from like 11 to 12 on America or the Eastern time frame when it comes out. So I just always skip that little hour and go right into the next day for these. So sometimes I am off by like one day, but really not too bad here. Anyway, I do think we're going to get the 5th anniversary immediately after the expo. They could pull a fastball on us and make it in the middle of the month after like the actual event, like the pre-release campaign event ends. I really hope that's not the case. And I was thinking maybe they would do that until I went back and looked and saw that typically they do the anniversary on the 3rd of July, so that made me feel a lot better because the countdown campaign ends on the 15th, so that would be unfortunate. But I do think the 3rd is a pretty safe bet. It's going to be the 4th on the calendar because of what I just talked about, because I'm on the Eastern time zone. Like if you're on the Western time zone, it'll be very easily into the 3rd. But anyway, so yeah, 5th anniversary is Caster Artoria. Very good servant, like I said. You should be pulling whatever it takes to get her, essentially. The one real major difference between this anniversary and the past anniversaries is there's really not too many other servants you can pull. The only other servant available on this banner is last year's anniversary servant, so Ryder Da Vinci. Typically they do like story banners and stuff like that to be pulled. Not this year. You have like different craft essences will be rated up, but the goal is to get Caster Artoria anyway. There's really nothing else you need to worry about. As usual, there will be a lucky bag summon, so you want to think about that. It's broken up by year, so it'll break down the servants based off of the year they were released into the game. So we got a few options there. Obviously, no servants released this year will be available because we're still in this year. So other than that, should be okay for anything else. Actually, there might be a banner for this year. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think there is though. I think it just goes up to everything until January. So no, I'm wrong. So it'll be everything until the anniversary will be included. So basically everything except Castor Artoria. I think they just include like Yang and Voyager and all those into the most recent year. So yeah, I'm wrong about that. So all the servants that came out this year will be available in the most recent year's banner. So yeah, I'll have a video breaking down the actual years and stuff for what you should be pulling for, or what I'm going to be pulling for. Won't be a long video, but it'll talk about stuff. So just look forward to that. So yeah, like I said, there's not a lot going on the anniversary, which is fine. But so we're gonna kind of just go ahead and run right through this. So the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th will all be Castor Artoria, and then it'll swap over to Da Vinci for the 7th, and the 8th goes back to Castor Artoria for the 9th, the 10th, and then on the 11th back to Da Vinci for one random day, then back to Artoria on the 12th, the 13th, 14th, 15th, and then it'll go to Da Vinci for the 16th, and then ends on Artoria on the 17th. And then we roll right into the Kama event. I'm pretty sure I predicted this to come out last month or this month, I guess, depending on when you're watching this. I did predict that. I did think that they were going to release that event, but they did the summer swimsuit thing instead, which is fine. I guess that actually made more sense when I thought about it. But I do think it's a pretty safe bet we're gonna get Kama's event this year, or this month rather. So yeah, if you watch these videos, I would have already talked about this, but we do have Kama's rerun event. So Kama's here, really good servant. So if you do have anything left over from Artoria, definitely recommend pulling for Kama as well. She comes out with Yagyu. He will be rated up the entirety of the event. And then there is also Kiara, who will be flip-flopping with Kama. So she will first show up on the 20th and the 21st. And then on the 22nd, you have all 3 characters rated up. This will be the same for the 23rd as well. 24th goes back to just being Kama. This will be the same for the 25th and the 26th. And then on the 27th, you have Kiara rated up, as well as the 28th and the 29th. And the 30th and 31st will have all 3 servants rated up. And that will round out the month of July. So yeah, it's not a whole heck of a lot going on. But again, like I said, that is a very good thing, because all you really want this month is Artoria. Must-have servant. I've actually been really slacking and I don't have a lot of gems, so I will have to be purchasing quartz. And hopefully, I'm hoping for the best here on that. Actually, now that I think about it, this is completely random, but Summer Nito Chris is available on the limited GSSR, so might have made my decision on that one. Anyway, I'll talk about that more in the following video. But for now, that is pretty much it for the month of July. We will probably get that Paul Bunyan rerun event at some point. It doesn't have a banner attached to it, so I didn't really talk about it, but I do believe that JP got it after a year break, so we should also get it. And I don't think the new one has a banner now. It doesn't have a banner. It does. It's just the regular stuff there. I do expect to get that, so if you do need Bunyan, then that's a good opportunity for that. And like I said, Pulvercast Artoria, she's really good. No excuses. Make sure you get her. And if you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be streaming as much as possible during the anniversary period. I do work on the 3rd though, so I will miss the live stream for that, so I won't be streaming for that. But if it does drop, if the anniversary stuff does drop, then let's assume it drops on the night of the 3rd, like I'm predicting. Then I will be doing my pulls on probably on the 5th, or I'll record it off stream and just upload it because I have Pokemon stuff on Tuesdays. But if I do it live, I'll be streaming next on Tuesday. So I guess stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time.